He officially took the scales at 121.2 pounds. An in-ring veteran professional with 40 bouts in his career. Impressive. 32 victories, 20 wins by way of knockout, and only 8 defeats. Here's the former WBC Asian Super Bantamweight champion from Amlang, North Cotabato, the Philippines, Glenn "The Rock" Porras. And across the way, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the blue trunks with gold, he officially tipped the scales at 121.6 pounds. In 19 professional bouts, his record is outstanding. 16 victories, 13 big wins by way of knockout, and only 3 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the former WBC Continental America's Super Bantamweight champion, fighting out of Los Angeles, California by way of Europe and Armenia, Azat Crazy Hovhannisyan. And a referee to give the final instructions, Sharon Sands.
Azat, Glenn, you received your instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands, keep the punches up, touch gloves, come out at the bell. Thank you.
There is a very good chance that we're going to have a knockout in this fight.
Absolutely.
Between these two, 33 total knockouts in their professional career.
And they're aggressive fighters. Porras is an aggressive veteran, also a southpaw, but he's one of these come-forward guys. He doesn't let his hands go unless he's in range. And Hovhannisyan, and he had 300 amateur fights. So, like I said, they call him Crazy 8, but there's method to his madness. He's a switch hitter. He's got very good footwork, and I think what makes him special and a potential top 10 contender at junior featherweight is that he's a very good control of distance.
We want to say hello to the folks watching in Chicago on NBC, also right here in the City of Angels on Spectrum. As wherever you're at in the country, you can see Thursday night fights. Thank you so much for hanging out with us as we are all set for our co-main event, the first of 10 rounds. Take us through what Porras needs to do.
Porras needs to back Hovhannisyan up. He needs to get him in a corner or against the ropes. Hovhannisyan's strength against Porras is that lateral movement and that footwork and that pivoting, punching at angles on the inside that we highlighted before this bout. So he needs to get him up against the ropes where he's not going to be mobile.
Hovhannisyan in the light blue and gold trunks. Porras in the pink, the white trunks.
Hovhannisyan sporting the DAZN logo and the WBC, so we know where his sights are set.
Well, you know, the great thing about the partnership with Golden Boy and DAZN is that we have Thursday night fights that you can see fighters that potentially could be on the cards for Canelo, for a Triple G, for any of the really big names already fighting on DAZN.
Absolutely, and he's making the most of the spotlight right now, letting his hands go on the inside. A nice return left from Porras, though.
I love two fighters that will just stand there and absolutely trade blows with each other.
Porras has found a home for his left. He's timing it. When Hovhannisyan tries to tap him to the body with his right, Porras lets that left go. Here, Hovhannisyan's back is to the rope. This is a prime opportunity for Porras to score some points.
This fight set for a scheduled 10 rounds. I think if you were a betting man or woman watching this first round, you would say we probably will not go that long.
Yeah, Porras has been knocked out before. He's got 40 professional bouts, and he's been in some tough fights, so there is definitely some wear and tear on that fighter's odometer. But the spirit is still there, as you can see.
Many of the fans that have come to the Avalon here in Hollywood tonight have come to see the main event, the hometown hero, Nisa Estrada, but they love seeing aggressive fighters with these type of mentality.
10 seconds.
To help a fighter, what does he bring?
I mean, he brings that insight that he has. He was a fighter himself. And when you train with Freddie Roach, you're not just getting that brilliant tactical mind that he has, because Freddie's very good at breaking down a fighter's strengths and weaknesses, the opponent of his fighters. But his gym, the Wildcard Boxing Club, that's like the new Kronk Gym. It's like a worldwide brand, and the best fighters from around the world train there, so you get the best sparring in the world there.
Yeah, he welcomes anybody and everybody as well, as long as you're willing to come and fight with the very best. All right, let's send it down to Beto Duran. Beto, what do you got?
Yeah, you guys are talking about Freddie Roach at Wildcard Gym right down the street from where we're right now. He said he knows Glenn Porras because he used to come to the gym with Manny Pacquiao. Azat Hovhannisyan training at Wildcard said, I know all about Glenn. They never sparred because they would always have different kind of training schedules. So as Azat was leaving, Glenn was showing up, because you know Manny on that Filipino time shows up whenever he wants. But Azat said, I know about him. Glenn said, I know all about Azat too. We know each other well, but we don't know each other.
Big left hand there by Hovhannisyan, and now he's starting to tee off Porras.
Yeah, Hovhannisyan is in his rhythm, and you see he's really dangerous when he's in the inside, because he puts those punches together so well.
Yeah, look how quick those hands are.
Yeah, he's got fast, fluid combinations. In his title shot against Ray Vargas last May, he actually outworked the champion. He threw and landed more punches, total punches and power punches. However, the judges like the stick and movement from the defending title holder and the body punching from the Mexican champ. So Ray Vargas retained his title, but it was a competitive fight. One of the scorecards had it 116-112, which means that judge scored 4 rounds for Hovhannisyan. Not too shabby.
Ray Vargas will be fighting on DAZN in July. We haven't downloaded DAZN yet. What are you waiting for? So many great fights, over 100 nights a year, without the pain of pay-per-view.
Porras is looking woozy to me. Doesn't seem like his legs are 100% under him.
Well, but he continues to stand right there in front.
That's what he does. He's fighting to his strengths when he's allowed to come forward and push his fighter back on the heels as it comes back on the heels. Now he's the one who's getting pushed back against the ropes.
This is shot after shot by Hovhannisyan.
Yeah, this is where Porras needs to have Hovhannisyan, and Hovhannisyan has Porras in a bad way. And Porras has no defense other than covering up. And his arms and shoulders are getting tired, his body and head are getting beat up.
Is the bell going to save him here in the second round? That's the only question we have at this point. Gutty to say the least, but it may only be a matter of time.
You know Hovhannisyan has to be in impeccable condition to let his hands go like that for 3 minutes of the round.
Let's take a look at the official scorecard through 2 rounds.
Got Crazy A the first 2 rounds. He's not only the busier fighter, and the fighter with the more effective aggression, he's the fighter landing the cleaner, more damaging punches.
What a nickname to have, Crazy A. There's only one way you get that nickname.
And giving sparring partners hell at the Wildcard Boxing Club.
Here are the total punches thus far. Look at that, what a discrepancy between the two.
Yeah, this is, 70 punches more for Hovhannisyan. This is how it usually is with him. He's a volume puncher, but it's strange. He thinks about where every punch lands. He's not a sloppy volume puncher.
And now, just like we saw in the second round, Hovhannisyan is really starting to tee off on Porras.
Yeah, I don't like Porras' body language. He's not really defending himself right now as he sags to the ropes. The fighting spirit is still there, but it just doesn't seem like Porras' body is there. Physically, he's just not able to really offer much resistance.
You can hear the referee say, you gotta show me something. You gotta cover yourself up. You gotta go on the attack. You can't just take punches to the head.
And I'm glad Sharon Sands is looking closely at the veteran Filipino fighter, because he is taking a lot of punishment. We're only in the 3rd round, but with the work rate of Hovhannisyan and how accurate he is and fast and damaging those punches are, there's a lot of wear and tear on Porras right now.
Yeah, just measuring those right hands And Porras has yet to go down, but he's taken a ton of damage thus far.
You can see Porras is watching Hovhannisyan. He's trying to time him with that big left hand that he has. And he was able to land that left hand in the opening round. Not at all in round 2, and not at all here in round 3. He just can't pull the trigger quick enough.
And now it's just become target practice for Hovhannisyan. You can see under the left eye of Porras, a big-time welt really starting to show itself.
Yeah, Hovhannisyan isn't a KO puncher, but he has damaging punches. And what he lacks in one punch concussive power, he makes up in sheer volume.
10 seconds.
Well,
10
Porras
seconds,
was
guys.
saved in round 2, and he very much might be saved here in round 3 as well. But this has become a very you see the great crowd here at the Avalon in Hollywood, great venue for this level of boxing. Golden Boy Promotions, DAZN, Doug Fisher, the coach, Beto Duran. Thursday night fights as we approach the top of the hour.
Hovhannisyan loading up with his lead left out of the southpaw stance. And he's just as accurate when he's in an orthodox stance with a lead right.
I got to give Porras a lot of credit. Continues to come forward, continues to throw.
And he's a professional. He's a solid 10-round veteran, well-traveled, very experienced, but at some point, being battle-tested bleeds into being battle-worn. At some point in a fighter's career, and you don't look at their age, because at age 33, he's not really old, but you look at the number of fights he's had and how many tough fights that he's had, and that's what really determines how much fight he has left in him.
Yeah, sometimes it's about the corner looking out for their guy, because the guy, the fighter,
is a real fighter. He's never going to quit, right?
Yes.
And that's why we have referees and responsible corners know when to throw in the towel. And I'm glad Sharon Sands is looking closely, and Porras is still in there swinging. He's trying, and when Hovhannisyan elects to stand forehead to forehead, mano a mano, there are some opportunities, and Porras just landed a nice left on the inside.
And then a right over the top.
Yes, he did. But that's because Hovhannisyan has elected to stand right in front of Porras, squared up, and not
showing Porras his usual angles.
Well, clearly he's not in fear of a shot coming from Porras at this point.
Yeah, he knows he can take the power. He knows he's in complete command of this fight. And I think he has a feeling that the end is near for the opponent.
And now Hovhannisyan just teeing off one combination after another. Minute left here in the 4th round.
I think Hovhannisyan does his best work. Ooh, head snapping right hands. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's a good stop.
I agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee, Sharon Sands, waves the bout to a halt. The official time comes to you. 2 minutes, 8 seconds into round 4 for your winner by KO. The fighting pride of Armenia, Azat Hovhannisyan.
So his nickname might be Crazy A, but he looked very much in control of that demolition here tonight.
And standing with Azat, English, we're good?
Yes,
You can do it. Haktanak, right? That's the word for victory in Armenia?
Yes, little bit, yes.
Yeah, all right. Congratulations. How did you feel in this fight?
Thank you, I'm good. I'm good shape, good training. Spar card every day, 2 months, long time spar. Everything is good. I'm ready. It's good fight. It's a good fight. I'm like his TJ to I.
You want TJ?
TJ, yes.
Why him?
Yes, his next fight, I'm Luke DJ. Last fight, Daniel Roman.
So you want TJ, then Daniel Roman?
Yes, I'm ready 100%. It's TJ, Daniel Roman, Navarrete, Ray Vargas. I'm now best shape.
It seems like you're fighting different. You're not crazy anymore. Now you're training and you're boxing.
I'm now, yes, boxing to action to everybody. I'm fucking ready.
You know, well, we like it the fact that you didn't say, I like to talk to my team, let them make the decision. You said you want TJ, Daniel Roman, Navarrete, Ray Vargas, bring them all.
First, maybe TJ Dohani. Next is Daniel Roman. His next is Vargas, is Navarrete. I'm ready anytime.
Well, congratulations on the victory. We didn't practice that either. He's out there coming out. He wants these guys. He's fought for a world title before, Coach, and he wants to get after him. I like that. No cliches tonight, Coach.
Beto, I like it.